What is going on, guys? It's Mitch's Make Money. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to make money with a non-CDL truck driver job. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So when you're first getting into a non-CDL truck driving job and you're starting to make money, what I recommend you doing is start with a 16-foot or 10-foot box truck. Usually you'll start with a 16-footer. And you want to find one that will train you. But here's how to find a non-CDL truck driver job when you're first starting out. What you need to do is go to Craigslist.org and go to your local town, city, state, whatever's closest to you, and search for non-CDL and hit search in the job section. To give you an example of my story, when I first started trucking, I first went out on a 16-foot box truck. I drove from Rhode Island to Virginia, Virginia to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to Texas, Texas to Pennsylvania again, and Hershey, Pennsylvania, and then back to Rhode Island. I was on the road for a month. Cut there. I was on the road. I was a long-haul truck driver / audiovisual technician. And what we did was we drove cross-country, set up audiovisual equipment for a 4-star hotel venue. And then we packed up and moved on to the next one. So you want one, ideally, that they're going to train you on how to operate a box truck. And essentially, if you have any courier experience, it'll help in this process of getting your first box truck drive. Even is something as simple as DoorDash or Uber Eats. If you have experience doing that kind of stuff, then that's a one-up as opposed to someone who doesn't and wants to get into trucking. So you do that. You create a good resume and cover letter, and you send it in, and you'll be able to, with the courier experience that you have, you'll be able to stand out out of everybody, especially if you follow up. If you follow up 3 days after, sending in the resume and cover letter, you have to do a cover letter, to be honest, because, not to be honest, it's a fact that you need to hand in a cover letter, because that, again, is a one-up. You want to one-up everybody else in the competition of getting that job. So you want to make sure you stand out and that you show that you're very interested in the job and you're ready to work. You do this by the steps I said already, and then, like I said, following up 3 business days after you send in the resume and cover letter. And if they still don't get back to you, or you leave a message and they don't call you back, give them 2 days and then call back, or message them through email if that was through a Craigslist ad and they didn't list a number. You want to show that you have initiative and that you want the job bad enough to keep pretty much calling them back and asking if they have a position open. And 10 times out of 10, that will land you a job right there. If they're hiring, that will land you a job. And that's how I recommend going through and applying to non-CDL truck driving positions, especially with entry level that doesn't require you to know truck driving. I just recommend that you don't start in a city unless you're familiar with city driving. That can be hectic, and that's just what I recommend. But that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace.